Hello. I've been assembling a new live system and starting to practice, and a patron of mine, Forever Sound, recommended a book. The book is called The Practice of Practice. It's by a guy called Jonathan Harnham. Jonathan Harnham is a trumpeter. The book is basically a treatise on the methods by which you may wish to learn to practice. That is, to practice more effectively. And although it obviously revolves around kind of classical music, that is to say instruments, things that you play with your lips and your hands, I am obviously taking its lessons and trying to apply them to modular synthesizers, as is my wont. And to that end, there is one lesson that I just wanted to share with you now, because I haven't finished the book, but I think it's really, really valuable. It struck a chord. And that is this. What Jonathan talks about is this idea that you can make practice sessions far more effective if you focus on key skills. That is to say, rehearsing certain moves or certain passages and doing so very slowly so that your hands learn what you need to do. Of course, playing a modular synthesizer is not like playing a trumpet necessarily, although there are physical moves that we may wish to perform accurately. We're improvising, and so we're going all over the place. And to that end, this thing about zoning in on specific movements made me think, and I thought that the best analogy or best sort of transference of this method was to think about the idea of just practicing one part of your modular. That is to say, in this instance, perhaps what you could do, instead of trying to juggle all your voices and all your drums and all your various sequences and all your various effects, focus instead on one pathway in your synth. And in this instance, I have a Turing machine going through an OC to quantize it. That then feeds into the quadrantid swarm and also the rovid Platz clone here, this 1U1, into the ghost via this interesting little filter, and then out. And what I've been practicing is just this. Not adding in my 116, not trying to do anything clever with my sequencing, and not playing with any drums other than a kick drum. So by just focusing on this one pathway and my kick drum, can I make this one element interesting enough to listen to by itself? Because it certainly should be able to support the track by itself when it's time for it to do so. By so focusing, I'm learning to work all of the various facets of this pathway. The effects, and all the various things that I can do with that. And just reinforcing all the muscle memory in just one aspect. So that I can better, more effectively practice. It seemed like a good idea to me. And you should take what you feel is useful and reject what you feel is not. So practice one element of your modular and reject the rest until you really feel that you can support everything you're doing, perhaps with just that one element, if such a thing is possible. It might not be. I mean, a swarm of effects is kind of enough. being surprised. And because I'm just focusing on this one element, I'm going to over and over again. We're zoning in. And more efficiently learning what this thing can do. The Practice of Practice by Jonathan Harnham. Highly recommended. And thanks to Forever Sound on Patreon. If you're thinking of joining the Good Ship Patreon, please do. For reasons that I will explain more fully soon. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.